Good afternoon, Abbotsford residents. Thank you for your update. I'm Mr. Pelican. I'm running for your mayor. And the first thing that we're going to do is get the RCMP to take over Abbotsford on the organized crime. Today I received so many phone calls on here down on Gladys Avenue. And what's going on? In the negligence of dump trucks coming in and out, in this heavy rain, all the mud on the roads, no flaggers or nothing. Abbotsford City did this. They issued a permit to haul dirt out of this area. This is going to be a multi-family dwelling, I believe, for BC Housing, they said. The permit is SP 2511 8375, a permit. No flaggers, no proper nothing, and it's a rush job. If it's a BC Housing job, they're rushing it to get it through. City of Abbotsford has an enforcement duty to enforce the safety of Abbotsford with all this, the homeless and the pedestrians walking. Abbotsford Police Department have a sworn of a duty as police officers, bylaws. I want you to watch these trucks come in and out here as bylaws to enforce it. This morning when I reached to the city, Magna bylaw wouldn't come down here. City staff and engineering sent it to Nancy Friesen. Nancy Friesen on the phone call sent it back to city engineer, ducking and ducking and ducking. Peter Sparanese, who's the city manager, and I want you to look at this. The city manager, he don't know which way to go. This is a rush job. The city staff told me if they could force BC Housing here, that will justify that pipeline that needs to come through for Ron Funk. So they lobbied this job to come in here. This needs to be all shut down. And this construction company that's running this Mickey Mouse garbage, oh, you got the money, David Eby? Oh, he's set up with Ross, and look at it. This is mismanaged shit. All through Abbotsford, mismanaged garbage. When somebody goes to complain, the Abbotsford police come and threaten you. Drop the videos, because this is worth millions of dollars out of the Abbotsford City to my friends. Who hires companies like this? What is going on? What is taking place here in Abbotsford? Look at this stuff. And we got Abbotsford Police Chief Watts. He don't know what I'm getting ready for the air show. Me and my guys are getting ready for the air show and drinking and drivers and fentanyl, 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 fentanyl. I'm going to be your commander-in-chief. Shit like this is going to be seized and it's going to lose its license. It's unfair to residents. Residents have been fined when they're digging to put little garages in because of the creek enforcement and manholes and covers, and developers have got to pay flaggers. I want to look at this mismanaged garbage. How is this mismanaged? Because they're rushing the job, get it to my friend so my friend can have the digging and the development and the contract. Rush it through. But the city of Abbotsford, who has a sworn duty to its residents, have been ducking it because these contractors been getting these jobs. Oh, this is coming. This is probably going to be a Rob San Diego. Oh, let's get it. San Diego's lined up. Let's get it. Abbotsford needs new management. We need the RCMP so these dump trucks are impounded by the DTO and they're pulled off. We need creek enforcement. We need oceans. And we need the RAP line. This shit of Abbotsford City and Nancy Friesen going, well, you know, you need to talk to engineering. Ross is busy, Ross is hiding. Henry needed to load him. We need to know. We need our conservatives online, and we need ass kicking back into David Eby's office and say, yeah, the homeless need help, but not for your buddies and your luxury friends out of Abbotsford that lobbied to get this to mismanaged construction. How does this company even get a license to operate in BC? Look at it. Look at this mismanaged shit. No tarps on the trucks, gravel down the road, ditches full, everything. Nobody flagging. Mismanaged shit. Because it's friends of friends and buddies of buddies. Abbotsford residents own a city hall. And that city hall has an obligation to our residents. But do you know how much money this is coming in? Oh, this is a green one. This is a green one. When Brick Construction built BC Housing, this never took place. Office building, flaggers, road sweepers, broom sweepers, vacuum cleaners to clean out the things. I want you to look at this mismanaged shit out of our city hall because David Eby kicked some money here. Did you see Dave Lowens was called here and Dave said, oh, Ross will take the hit. the number one thing we do need when I come Commander-in-Chief. Forensic audits on the insider trader, that's going to take place, the RCMP, and we're going to go after stuff like this. We're going to put a stop to it. This should have never had the green light purposely. City said to me, some of the engineers and people in there, said, you know why this job was lobbied here, Mr. Pelican, and forced down on lobbies right here for this multi-family dwelling, so they can get justified that pipeline there, and then they could say, oh, look at how smart Henry was. Rather than take the pipeline 5 miles down the road, we're going to get BC Housing to bring it, the upgrades halfway, and we're going to save Rob Funk millions. Oh, did I trick you, Abbotsford residents? Did I fool you, Abbotsford? Look at it. And the taxpayers are going to go on the hook. David Eby's so dumb, he won't know he's been shafted up the backside. And the Abbotsford police, Watt's getting ready. The big air show. I'm going to get out there. There's gangs and fentanyl in the big air show. Where's our police? Apparently the residents, I worked the phones with them this morning through the cities and everything. Apparently the residents can take this up their backside because this organized criminal ring ain't about fentanyl. It's the newest fentanyl kicks through our cities. Private police come in and the back people that'll run it, we're going to get millions and threaten our residents. Halt elections, block people, and scam. And we got Magda. Oh, she looks like she's wiped right out. Ross don't know where he's going. He's driving to his gas station. I'm mad again. This is deflect. They're making me look bad. We need proper construction people and not their loser friends. We need lead core. We need Intertex. We need Boza Construction. We need proper license. Not these hacks. Look at these hacks. Not a one of them got the courtesy to walk out here, the project manager with the flag. The homeless busing here. Everything. The busy streets and it. Not a one. Look at them. Oh, you know how much is coming through the back doors. This has been happening all morning in the rain. Since 10 to 5 this morning till mid-afternoon, all friggin' day. And the city made it clear, Mr. Pelican, listen, that shit old job was lobbied here, not for social housing, for to help the homeless. It was lobbied so they could get that pipeline on the city, on taxpayers' dollars halfway down for Ron Funkiverse and fool Abbotsford and say that's why we needed to cut the road and we needed the services opened up. And that's what they were doing. We need the RCMP in Abbotsford. I'm going to go, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for the call. I'm going to phone the Fisheries of Oceans. I'm going to phone the WCB, and we're going to get to the bottom of why this company is doing this, and they need to be kicked out of here. They need to totally be kicked out of here and mismanaged and gone. And they need to be shut off and kicked out of here and then be done. I'm live, Abbotsford, British Columbia.